So Namaskar, India, and all who have joined us from watching us on our YouTubes in Onpassive Passion. This is a very first episode because it's time to show your passion about Onpassive. Onpassive is doing such a great deeds for all of us and for the founders. Now it's time for all the founders to show their passion about Onpassive. That's why we have started this, a very first episode, and all of you have joined all around the globe are very warm welcome. You can catch us on the YouTubes, and on this we are having an international guest with us. He is a doctor, he is a dentist by profession, and he is a renowned doctor and among the top doctors and top dentists of the world. He is DMD MBA, and he just don't need any introduction because he is Dr. Kinor Shah, direct from USA, joining us as a first guest in Onpassive Passion, sir. Namaste.
Namaste.
Very warm welcome, sir.
Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Sir, you are very first guest of us on this Onpassive Passion, and it's time to show your passion about Onpassive. So how will you show? Before that, I would like to invite my co-host Sampath Patel, sir, to welcome you on this platform.
Hello, thank you very much, Sapna ji, for inviting me. As all of you founders know, Sapna Gupta and I together have started a new YouTube live program called Onpassive Passion, the future of internet, dream bigger. And our first guest on this live YouTube program is world's best dentist doctor and a proud brand ambassador of Onpassive, Mr. Kinor Shah. First of all, on behalf of all Onpassivians, I would like to thank you very much and welcome you to our new program. I thank you on behalf of all Indians founder for giving your valuable time out of your busy schedule for this program. So friends, without delay, we start this YouTube live program, and in this we will talk a lot of interesting things with our guest. We will talk to Dr. Kinor Shah about this personal life through this platform and how and when he became the founder of Onpassive company, being a doctor. And along with this, we will also learn about World Gala from Dr. Kinor Shah. So without further delay, I hand out my mic again to Sapna Gupta ji. He should come and welcome Dr. Kinor Shah and invite him on the stage. Thank you very much. Over to Sapna ji.
Thank you so much, and very good introduction Sampath Patel has, sir, given about Dr. Kinor Shah. Rest of that, sir, it's time to show your passion about Onpassive on this platform. So how will you show your passion?
Well, it's an honor to be here amongst our brothers and sisters of Onpassive. It's 1,000,004 of us now, a force to be reckoned with. Thank you so much, Sampath, for the kind introduction, and Sapna. It's an honor to be here amongst you. I've seen you guys grow over the years and work very, very hard together, and that's what it's all about. So passion is a very, very powerful word. Why are we all here? Surely it's not about the $97 we spent to be here. Surely it's about something much bigger. For me personally, the passion comes from having the opportunity to do something that has never been done before in history for the benefit of humanity, as enabled by technology. So where do I start? For us, the passion started the day we met with Ash, Dr. Williams and I, in Florida, and I started learning about his vision for an internet product that is based on artificial intelligence, that would essentially remove all of these different groups that essentially don't talk to each other, from PayPal to the social media platforms, to the management platforms, to the financial platforms, to the administrative platforms, to the academic platforms, and bring them all under one roof as powered by artificial intelligence to benefit us, every one of us. For me, passion lies in healthcare. This is what I'm trained to do. This is what I've been doing for 17 years. I've treated tens of thousands of patients over the years, and the passion comes from helping others. And then at a higher level, the passion comes when I can help my colleagues to render better care for their patients. So simultaneously, when Onpassive was launched, in its preparatory stages, we were preparing with the world's top doctor movement. It started in 2020 when we put the first class out in January. And at the height of COVID, we asked those 100 people to come and educate doctors about the things of their novel teachings. And 95% of them agreed to do so out of the goodness of their heart and not for money. And the height of COVID, we did 45 days worth of podcasts, and it was watched by over 2.2 million healthcare providers from across the world. And it must have benefited hundreds of millions of patients. That's the passion I have, is to educate and train and uplift my colleagues, because it's ultimately doctors who increase access to care. It is doctors that help patients. It's not the third parties and the parasites and the middleman and everybody else that wants to profit of the healthcare industry. So with knowing what Ash wanted to do and what our mission and vision was to restore order in the healthcare industry, I saw a tremendous opportunity with Onpassive. And that's when the passion started, and here we are today. It's our belief that technology will enable the solution, the sustainable solution of enabling healthcare providers who can subsequently enable patients without a third hand in the equation. Patient-doctor relationship, that's what it was called. That's what it's been for thousands of years. And that's what we need to get back to, which has been a disaster in the last 4 or 5 decades globally. That's the short of the passion, and maybe we can talk a little bit more about how we're going to get there. But to answer your question, Sapna, that's where the passion comes from.
Yeah, it's very great, sir. You're serving the humanity. You're already in a profession to serve the humanity as a doctor, as a dentist. And right now, you have chosen a very good platform to serve more to the humanity and to the peoples all around the globe, to reach the globe, to reach all the humans around the globe with Onpassive. And right now, I would like to invite Sampath Patel, sir, to take over the rest of the webinar.
Sapna ji, thank you very much for inviting me again. So thank you very much, Dr. Kinorsa. You have just shared a lot of information among us. If you allow, I also want to ask some interesting questions.
Sure,
Yes,
please.
thank you. Sir, my first question to you is that please tell me the full detail of what is the World Gala and when did it start and how can everyone register in it. Sir, you can also share your screen and please explain in full detail. Thank you very much.
So our plan basically is to bring 1,000 key opinion leaders, innovators, executives who are doctors to an island in Sardinia. Just to give you guys an idea, I alluded a little bit about how this all started. Now, at this point, this top doctor movement, which is not about self-promotion, it's more about bringing the brilliant minds together to solve this mess that we are in. I always say if Hippocrates would, the father of our industry that came out with the Hippocratic oath of do no harm, he would be turning in his grave if he knew what's going on today in the healthcare industry. So these doctors that we brought together, now there's 700 of them out of 142 countries. They're going to be at this, vast majority of them are going to be at this event. And we're going to go into a closed door room and start laying out these problems with these management corporations, these DSOs and MSOs, these problems with big pharma, which has plagued the industry with kind of what patients see as drug pushing activities. Then we have the insurance companies, which is a big problem for all medical professionals. They dictate, they control the diagnosis. Patients only want to get done with what their insurance pays. It's all a big, big, big mess. So we're going to talk about how solving those. And we want Onpassive members and founders and leadership to be there. Onpassivians will help us reveal this message to all of these high profile doctors who in turn have big followings of 20 pockets of 30, 40, 50,000, some more. So to gain the attention of the healthcare industry, you have to get everyone into one venue, solve our problems, create an action call list, and then move forward. So after a few years of doing this, we finally got this scenario where we're gonna bring these doctors in from 6 continents, but actually 142 countries now. There's going to be a scientific session and a symposium during the day where they can earn continuing education credits. And at nighttime, we will have different gala activities every night, be it the red carpet reception or the award ceremony or the gala dinner or the concert. Lots of different activities that are going to happen there. This is done with the collaboration of the Italian Dental Association, the official national one. And we are also seeking world leaders, the likes of presidents, to consider actually being present at this event. Most importantly, Onpassivians, after we fulfill the need for 1,000 doctors to be there, we are going to ask Onpassive to help us take this worldwide to every corner of the world, especially the session where we discuss what the problems are and how they can be fixed, regardless if you are in a democracy or if you're in a communism type environment or a social environment. Medicine and healthcare, there's only one right way to practice. And these borders have devastated our rights to autonomy, to self-governance, our right to exercise benevolence. And we cannot do this when we are coerced day in and day out by these companies who just want us to be subservient to them, to fulfill their dreams, to make them more money. They don't see patients as patients, they see patients as customers. Doctors see patients not only as customers, but more importantly, as patients. A doctor will always have in the back of his or her mind to not do harm. An MBA or a person that comes in and then selects our supplies and tells us what we need to do is not what this industry was designed for. Healthcare is industry number one. Everyone should have the right to seek and get healthcare. And we must stop all of these forces that are only here for the sole purpose of profiting and making money. And this is what has happened in the last 4 or 5 decades. You know, the insurance industry started in the back of a grocery store. Now they dominate us and tell us what we can and cannot do on our patients and what they will pay for and what they will not pay for. And patients on the same note have the same problems. So there's a lot of these things that are happening in the background that the public is starting not to trust doctors. And they think that doctors are doing this, but it's not the doctors. The doctors are being coerced to do this. They're being trained improperly in professional schools to just prescribe medication every time they encounter something, instead of researching and finding other alternative methods of the healing. So we really need you Onpassivians to help us get there. We need to go down there and explain to these doctors that, hey, we have a solution that will eliminate all the third parties. It will create an environment where a simple front desk manager or two of the front staff can manage the entire operation that we face from being able to execute our daily task without having to worry about someone coming in and taking over our bank accounts and then in our facility and our supplies and all these other lies they have created to justify their existence, like opening up access to care, which is the most ridiculous thing I've heard. Doctors open up access to care, not management companies. So to keep this in perspective, with Onpassive, we can achieve something that has never been achieved before, not just in medicine. These doctors are from pharmacy, optometry, chiropractic, medical philosophy, and down the list it goes optometry. So any medical professional and PhD that is there is essentially needs to learn or hear the story about Onpassive and what it can do in eliminating the corruption, not just the third parties, but all of them, the governments, the pharmas, the entire system needs a nice shakeup. And I think we can achieve it with your help. So for the next 6 months, I kindly ask Onpassivians, and after World Gala, the World Cup is over, we're gonna start talking to Ash more about the World Gala. That should be a consideration on the list for the next step. But when we go there, we want some of the Onpassivians that I've spoken to are gonna have exhibition booths. We're gonna put some data on the link here so you can see what we are gonna do there. But in terms of coming and having an exhibit booth or just coming to participate and support us in convincing vast majority of my colleagues that this might just be the sustainable solution we've been looking for a very long time is going to be a very powerful. After we reach 1,000, we're going to go online. We're going to ask Onpassive to possibly even use OConnect to get this message to every corner of the world as to what needs to be done to fix healthcare, fix people's health problems and their issues that they're facing in their countries. So please help us with that, and in return, we'll bring the most important industry of the world to Onpassive, which is healthcare. It surpasses the importance of energy. It surpasses the importance of all the other industrial verticals. Healthcare is always number one. Everyone needs it, and we need to fix it before all patients and all doctors are subservient to financial interests. That's where we are at right now. We need a big bang, and Onpassive can provide that. So I defer back to Sampat for any questions that you might have. Onpassivians also will get some benefits for coming by reaching out to us.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Kinosa. Oh, mind-blowing reply my question. Thank you. My next question is as you know, now all founders have been asked to register in Onpassive ecosystem. I hope you have successfully registered yourself in the Onpassive ecosystem. Please share your experience. What is your experience in our Onpassive ecosystem?
Well, I have to complete the registration process today. I got the information this morning on the Singapore platform on how to do it. It'll be very interesting to explore it and see how it's structured. But I don't have many comments about it yet because I haven't explored and tested it.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. My next question you is that this, as you know, our company has made third products live now, and our most powerful product OConnect is going to be live in few days, and in coming 10 days many more products will be made live by our company. We are going to we are going to give, and we are also going to get the sharing link of all these products. So, sir, we want your feedback in this process. What I mean to say is, are all these products going to shake the internet world? And are we going to get financial freedom in the coming time?
As to financial freedom and the structuring, from what I understand, Ash is doing a lot of different ways. He's seeking and implementing a lot of different ways for the Onpassivian family to benefit and create different revenue verticals. But those are questions that he would best answer, because I'm not familiar with all of the verticals. But rest assured, from what I understand, is that the founders are going to have the best benefit of all, of being the originals who helped bring this vision to light.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, my next question you too is that please tell all our viewers about your Onpassive journey. When, how, and on which date you have taken the foundership of Onpassive company, and how many doctors have you introduced in Onpassive company?
So for me, it started in 2019. So a little bit shy of 4 years that I've been with Onpassive. And since then, we have been promoting it to the platform throughout all of our networks. And so there's certain doctors signed up and more doctors signed up underneath them. But it's not nearly where we need to be in terms of there's 30 million doctors running around the world in different disciplines. And to capture a significant market share, we need to do more. And we need the support of Onpassivians. But for me, the journey was very interesting. You know, I sat back and watched the organization grow very slowly from a couple of 100,000 members, founders, to 1.4 million. And I've been on and off as a brand ambassador on various shows, explaining particularly the healthcare vertical of where I see we can make a major impact. But that's a very big vertical. Just imagine the same across all the industries that we have. So I saw a big potential, and slowly, for those who were patient, it's starting to bear fruit, and that's very important.
Thank you very much. Before I hand out my mic to Sapna Gupta, I want to last question. So please share your thoughts about Onpassivians ever some product O Academy. Can it be useful in the health sector?
Extremely. Academy, I'm looking forward to that product to be full-blown and launch. But Academy is going to see knowledge. The flow of knowledge is power. That's what these depressing forces in the world use to manipulate the masses. So having information exchange that's uninhibited by anyone is very powerful. You could be sitting in one end, run courses on the other end of the world, and relay good information to your friends, colleagues, patients. So certainly for smaller courses, like more didactic related scenarios, I would say it's a profound scenario, especially since everybody's on that platform. They can rapidly jump on a course. For university programs, I find it to be also very, very powerful. It would reduce tremendous amount of cost, because cost of education have skyrocketed across the globe, that put people into severe debt, which causes them never to be able to either dig out of or to start their lives. So we need solutions like Academy, where we eliminate vast majority of programs. Classroom programs can be done online. It's the supplementary portion, such as the hands-on and the workshop and the surgeries, that you will take out of the mix, so you can do your classroom scenarios in Academy online, and then do your physical stuff in person, which would also eliminate a lot of the overhead and cost and need for facilities and countless other expenses that exist in the educational arena. So yes, certainly O Academy has a tremendous potential, but they all have tremendous potential because they're interconnected. So once you enter one scenario, you have the opportunity to use all the others, which only makes your life easier on every front.
Thank you, sir. Mind-blowing explanation of O Academy. Thank you very much once again for joining with us. And now I call Sapna Gupta, please.
Sir, you have already talked about the O Academy, and this is the product or tool you like the most. But we are having such a big platform with 50 plus tools. And what the other products would you would like to promote in your profession?
Okay, you cut out there for a second. Something about my profession? I didn't catch that last part.
No, with O Academy, you are talking about the O Connect, which is going to be used by each and every sector. And what the other products or other tools you are going to take in your profession with your profession?
Okay, so the O Connect was for us. It's gonna function on the Gala side if you can organize it properly with the team. O Academy would be a scenario for the Universal School of Health, which we'll discuss at the Gala. That's for a university we want to create that teaches healthcare worldwide, and also provides patient solutions where they can get good information. As far as doctors, there are countless Onpassive products that I think could be bundled up for them. The way it's currently structured is you come in and you have all of these different products in one scenario, which will take possibly a long learning curve for doctors to learn. So I'm still trying to get them to bundle up certain products like the things. O-Trim is wonderful. I think O-Net's going to be great. O-Trim is a free product people can go in and use. O-Commerce will be important. O-Mail will be important. O-Net will be important. O-Capture will be important in medicine because we capture a lot of photos. O-Wallet will be important for our financial affairs. O-Shop could be very important depending on what we can get on there from world's leading medical products and brands. I think Academy, obviously, we discussed. O-Bless could be a very, very powerful tool for actually creating an environment that allows people to donate for the benefit of the poor and the needy, that is not interfered with and scammed by somebody from the top. That's very important. Accounting, obviously, every business could use this service. So there's multiple scenarios that, depending on the doctor, that will become relevant. Some doctors might want to have an O-chat with their patients. So Sapna, it's very hard to tell based on the preferences of other doctors of what will work. But all of those tools, every one of them, we already use in some capacity. I get on Facebook, I get on LinkedIn. If I had one social media, I could do all my work in that was connected to my email, that was connected to my chat, that was connected to my calendar. I would rather go that route. That's why I picked Google in the first place. But they have fallen behind so far that Onpassive now has 10 different Googles combined into one ball, and it's going to make everyone's life easier. Nobody can compete with this model. They can recreate these. A, it'll take them a very long time, and B, these companies, they don't talk to each other. So you, as a consumer, as a user, have to go to all of these different websites, have all of these 500 different passwords no one ever remembers, and then that's how you conduct business now. It's very backwards. So one roof, one program, one Onpassive, and you'll have all the tools you need for your business, be it medical or otherwise.
Wow, sir, you are having a great knowledge about your business. It's not only you are a dentist, you know about your profession, you know each and every product about the Onpassive. You have just have your on your tongue, or just you promote our own at O Connect, O Create, O Capture, and all of them. So that's a great, that sounds so great that you have a deep interest in Onpassive. So how would you see the FIFA on passive with tie up with beIN Sports, and we are promoting on passive in FIFA. So how would you elaborate?
So basically, World Cup, from what I understand from this morning's Singapore session, there was over 102 million people that have visited the Onpassive site since we did that. That's a huge ordeal. 102 million people have visited the site. So just imagine what sort of traffic you're going to get from that, and how that's going to spread even further once people start coming on. So I think you guys did a great job with the World Gala, with the World Cup, and I think the next play should be the World Gala for something much bigger.
Yeah, we are just keep on waiting for the World Gala, and rest, sir. I think that how would you feel when you get in touch with your doctor's profession and you talk about Onpassive? What are their reaction and what are their response to Onpassive?
Whose response particularly? The doctors that are with us right now? Or?
When you shared with your doctors or with your
So a lot of them are waiting for, as the products come out, to sign up, and the idea is solid. I mean, we love the idea of AI being able to engineer and machine our operations, without the human error part in it. So yeah, the medical professions I've interacted with have been quite receptive.
so say they don't question you, Dr. Kinor, when the robot takes our profession, what we will do?
Well, no, the robots are never going to be able to take our profession. There's a certain, I mean, we can use them as tools to help us with the procedures, but there's a certain level of mental and manual dexterity that goes into medicine that is not, maybe at least not in our lifetime, will we see a robot starting to do full-on surgeries. Yes, robotics. I'm talking about AI, not robotics. AI is what we are after. Robotics is a dangerous play as on its own, because it eliminates a lot of jobs, because it does this and that. But AI is something, artificial intelligence, completely different discussion than robotics. I'm not particularly a big fan of robotics, but in certain situations, they increase our accuracy and convenience, and they have a place in society that way.
Sir, if you don't mind, can you share something about your family? I know you are having two cute kids, Tala, and second one, I forget the name. And you're such a beautiful wife. She is also in your profession?
No, my wife and I, we're a very good team. We make it all work between the responsibilities in the office, the responsibilities at home, and the responsibilities we have to our profession and colleagues. It's a very hard thing to manage, to juggle, but we do very well. She's a MBA actually, and she's got a master's in business administration. We have two little children. One is 6 and one is 4. They're not that little anymore actually, but they're growing very fast. But we like to live the family life, and it's a good busy life to have, and I couldn't do it without my wonderful wife. Certainly impossible. But when you have a healthy relationship, you are able to reach for the stars. So all the husbands and wives on here, try to make it work. It's all about compromise.
Oh, no, it's not about a compromise. You're 1 into 1, you are 11. It's not a 1 plus 1, you are 2. It's 1 plus 1, you're 11. I know she is a backhand sporter, and behind every successful man, there is a woman. And she is the one you are having.
That's right. That's right.
And after following you on Facebook and other social media, I think you are an adventure lover.
Adventurer, certainly, yes. I'm not only involved here or with my patients and my professions. I have a lot of projects that I oversee. Part of the doctor-to-doctor movement is that we have placed a different doctor as the head of each of those organizations, so they're in good hands. Involved in a lot of academies, a lot of education. So that's kind of my nature. What can I say?
So what do you think you want to share the best thing you get to learn or you happens to you during this journey as a doctor, as a founder, or as a husband? You want to share with the founders?
The best thing about being a doctor is you get to earn a living every time you help people, and life works like a circle of karma. What you do here, it comes back to you some way or another. So we've been very blessed. As far as the beauty of Onpassive, it's rare these days to bring good people together for a good cause. It doesn't happen. Everybody's running around, everybody's searching for ways to make more money, to lie, manipulate, cheat, and the good people are few in between now. And it's a very beautiful thing when 1.4 million people come together for a good cause. And that's what it's about. That's what excites me. And every one of those 1.4 people are God sent people that to save the mess that has been created on this earth. And I think we have a mission and we have to execute. And everybody's doing their part. Everybody's doing a good job. The podcasts are going. The messages are going out. The critics are being confronted and stood up to. And this can only lead to success.
Sometimes it happens with you as a doctor that some patient has called you in between in the midnight or in the early in the morning. Doctor, I'm having a ache. So what would you like to suggest? This happens, sir?
Yeah, I give my phone number to all my patients, and that is kind of uncommon, but I give them my cell phone number, and they do call in the middle of the night sometimes, and they often call after a procedure. But you have to have that access to explain to things that might come up or questions they might have. It's part of the job. Most doctors don't like doing that. They don't give their numbers out, and as a consequence, sometimes patients suffer. And that's not what medicine and healthcare is all about. So just for you to be inconvenienced for a few minutes, you can help somebody else out for days or weeks by giving them the proper advice.
So it's not when you feel, oh, why I have been a doctor? I'm in the mid of something, or I'm sleeping and people are keep on disturbing me, and I'm on the outing with my kids or family, and still patients call you up.
That's arrogance. That's being having a superiority complex. Fact of the matter is, I'm no different than you, than Sam Pat. We're all human beings. Some of us had better opportunities. Some of us had lower opportunities. So some of us were, God has a plan. No matter what your religion is, you believe in a higher power. There's a plan for everyone. And some people have the opportunity to become a doctor. Some don't. Most don't. And that doesn't change the fact that we're still all made of the same cloth. So I don't see myself superior to anyone.
Sir, how would
Yes.
your kids react to you?
I think my kids will be proud someday. If I could foresee it, my kids will be able to follow what has been accomplished, how many people we brought together, how many people we helped. So when my time is up, I hope to go with a smile that I had a very positive impact, not just at home, not just at my office, but in the service of patients and doctors across the world.
So at the back end, your kids doing a surgery with their toys?
They have a lot of doctor, I can tell you that. Especially the little girl, Tala, she does mock surgeries and mock injections and all kinds of stuff. But she's afraid to go to the office with me because she doesn't like me drilling on her teeth, she says. So you figure she might not be in the dental side, more in the medical side. But we'll see. She has the freedom to be anything she wants to be.
So they are half doctor. They have become a half doctor.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to call it that, sure.
Okay, I would like to invite Sampath sir. Sir, please go ahead.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you once again, Sapna ji. Thank you very much. And yes, really, Mr. Dr. Kinosa is you are a brand ambassador of Onpassive. Thank you very much. And today, through this meeting, I request to all the founders, we all should participate in the 2023 Doctors World Gala that is going to happen. With that, I want to thank you all. Yes, over to Sapna ji.
That's
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah,
go ahead.
sir.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So we are having a Dr. Gala event in 2023, sir.
Correct. June 8th to 10th.
Okay. So I would like to all our founder family, which are going to become more and more bigger in 2023, to get and participate in this event, which are conducted by doctors, our Dr. Kinosh Shah, and give your maximum to maximum response to that gala.
So we're gonna bring these doctors under one roof. We hope that Onpassivians come and exhibit. The fourth link that we have posted in the comments thread here has a prospectus in it if you want to exhibit. But it would be prudent that you consider helping us, given that we have 7 months and we are trying to do a global scenario. We are going to be hoping that you market. You can find us on all social media pages under the hashtag Doctor to Doctor, and also Doctor to Doctor, just TO Doctor. And all of this information will be listed there: how to come to World Gala, how to come to conference, travel, accommodations, tours, vendor prospectus, and so on. I would invite you to exhibit your business if it caters to doctors in any shape or form. There's some exhibitor concepts there that you can sign up for. But more importantly, when we reach 1,000, probably by February, around then, we're going to take this thing online. And the idea is to utilize Onpassive, OConnect, or a similar platform to get it everywhere. So if we achieve our next step by February, the final step of all of this is Onpassive coming in and putting the last nail in the coffin for goodbye all those evil forces. So that's what we're hoping will happen around March. Between now and then, if you see any kind of post of ours, if you have doctors, all of you guys have doctors, everyone that listens to this, you'd like to invite your doctors, I'll also put a code in there for Onpassivians and their referrals. We'll give them 50% off the conference entry.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And you're also having online free courses for the kids who can't afford your certified courses. So can you share something?
All of our courses that we do on the weekends, Sapna, are free. We have never charged. It's all been financed by me and the goodwill of my colleagues. So you can come on global summits on Facebook, which we hope to soon share over to Onpassive, but switch over to Onpassive once these products roll out. But basically, you're gonna have 30 to 70,000 people on a given weekend that tune in for the free education that we don't charge for. And this happens usually on Sundays between the hours of 7 to noon on Global Summits. At Global Summits, there's only one page on Facebook, and it's usually pinned live to the top. And we have done 450 sessions so far with leading doctors from across the world. In the comment section next to us, I put a code that any Onpassivian or doctor can use. It takes their admission fee from $300 to like $150.
So there is no chance for me to register as a student.
Yeah, you can. Just use
I
that
can
code.
also.
Yeah, we invite students to come. That's the next generation of our colleagues. So you're welcome
Sir,
to any
my dream
help you
is to
can get from.
perform. My dream is to perform a surgery. can I learn this from you?
Well, if you depends on there's surgeries you can do on a bench on a model. I can teach you a couple of tricks in suturing when you come there or something like that. But but any Onpassivian should consider coming out to the gala because they will only support and mingle with the doctors and explain to them what this is. I will do it from the microphone, and we will get the attention of the entire healthcare industry, which is the largest one. Everyone needs healthcare. No one can function without it, properly at least. So come and help us. Help us help you. Help us restore order, get rid of the corruption, eliminate the third parties, and let's prevail. And this is going to be God's work.
So thank you so much. We have crossed 1 hour, and we see that it's just time flews away, and we just don't have that. We have just there for an hour. So, sir, being a proud founder, being a dentist, as a top renowned dentist, you have given us a time, and you have just that help us to help you. No? So this is just a good and great thing, and you are just so humble and polite. You don't have I know how you manage your time. You have just flew away from Singapore webinar to our platform. So thank you so much. Over to Sampath sir.
Yes, thank you very much. And before World Gala, I want to time again, I want to invite you in our Indian platform. So I will send you Zoom link and timing schedule. Okay, sir? So please accept my invitation.
Sir, we would like to have you physically to visit India, not digitally.
Physically, India. Yeah, I would like to.
Come to India?
Certainly.
Okay. You just look like our Bollywood star Salman Khan. You know Salman Khan?
Where is it? Where is it located?
He is just like you are having a Tom Cruise, Hollywood actor. He is our Bollywood actor, Salman Khan. You just remember
Salman Khan. Okay, actually, yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah, okay. Maybe you invite him to the gala.
Fair enough.
Okay. You have seen Salman Khan? You just resemble him.
I kind of know what he looks like. He's very, very famous, actually, worldwide, just in India. People know him. But I take that as a compliment. Thank you.
No, sir. In Onpassive platform, we are going to beat Salman Khan also. Very soon, you are going to beat him.
Yeah, I look forward to it. If you invite me, I'll come visit you guys in India. Maybe we'll do it for something big, upcoming related to Onpassive. But I'm always glad to come onto your show, and please feel free to tap me if you need me to come on.
Thank you so much for giving your precious time. I know how you manage to come over, but still you accept the request to come as a very first guest, international guest on our Onpassive Passion. And this is from this platform. If you have a passion, you want to show your passion about Onpassive, you all are welcome on this platform. So thank you so much. And it's now goodbye, and from me and from Sampath Patel sir, and to all our founders family who was watching us from the YouTube platform all around the globe. Thank you so much, sir, for coming.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
having
sir.
me.
We are so in it to win it.
We are so in it to win it. And namaste, sir. Can you say namaste for our Indian founders?
Namaste, my Indian friends.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye bye.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you.